I'm Dan.
I'm Roy.
We're from Acollective from Tel Aviv, Israel. Really happy to play Savannah Music Festival. We all grew up in Tel Aviv and kind of, went to high school and a bit of university together. We actually met while we were serving in the army, which is probably the only good thing to come out of that. And we started out really, just like any kids who know a bit of music do, just jamming out in our garage, and it kind of became this monthly ritual that we would call the collective meeting. So we'd all kind of get together back in our hometown and jam out for a couple of hours, completely forget about it and move on. And then we became a band.
We're 7 people in the band. I guess each one comes from a very different background, musical background. Idan comes from classical music. I came from like the folk blues genre, you can say. We got a drummer who's a punk enthusiast, and we got people from jazz background, electronica background, or funk, or rock. So it's very diverse, I guess, in a way. So I don't think we have anything that, as a band, we love.
Yeah, it's usually the case. It's usually the case that we can't really agree upon what we like, but in a good way. I think a lot of what we try to do is kind of get our individual perspectives and make it something that doesn't sound schizophrenic or chaotic, but is very much us. And I don't know. There are a lot of bands that kind of like to, I guess, reference specific artists when they're working, and we just said, let's not try to go there. Let's take whatever you want to take, but when you bring it, bring it out as music. And also, I think the other aspect of that is that since most of us come from like hardcore musical background and studying music a lot, I think we have like a certain love for the stupid fascination that you have with musical instruments before you actually know what they do. I mean, there's something about like when a kid touches whatever musical instrument the first time. The first bits are magical. So a lot of what we try to do is become more stupid as we get older. Yeah, stupid magic. As we get older, for sure.
Was hectic.
Yeah, I don't think I recovered from that. I think the first day was just complete and utter shock. We were just kind of walking around Austin, not knowing what to do with ourselves. It was, far more many people than we expected, and just it was loud and it was crazy. And especially since we started our tour by going to Austin first, then it was kind of a logistical nightmare just to find out what was going on. But then after the initial shock, it was just amazing. We played a bunch of shows during the week. They all went really well, and there was you could tell like throughout the festival that people were really picking up on shows, and like once they saw us once, they came to like all 5 of our shows or whatever. And so it was cool.
Yeah. As a band, this is our first U.S. tour. Some of us has been in Georgia in the past, but not Savannah.
I wouldn't really call it being in Savannah as well, because when you arrive to play a show, you don't get to see as much. But we actually spent the afternoon just walking around the streets of the town, and it is amazing. Like all we were doing was screaming during sound check. Let's move to Savannah.
We wish we had more time to explore the town. It looks great.
We just did like the basic thing of throwing ourselves in one street and then just walking in circles, because we realized like we wouldn't get to see a lot of the places. So we gave up on that and we said, let's look at buildings and streets and people, and I don't know, a lot of that was more interesting, I think.
We had amazing pool boy shrimp sandwich.
That was great. Anyone who wants to find out more information, look for us online. We should be back on tour in the U.S. sometime before the end of the year, but hopefully make it through Savannah. Definitely make it through Savannah. But nothing concrete, man. Drink a lot, have sex, enjoy life.
Be kind.